I shut down my wife's car deal mid-signature. My wife, Jessica, had been talking about getting a new car for months. Her old Honda was making noises that didn't sound legal, and the AC completely gave up last summer. She'd been saving from her part-time library job and finally had enough for a down payment she felt proud of. Last Saturday, she said she wanted to go look at cars. I was in the middle of a football game, but she was clearly excited, so I went. We drove to this dealership downtown that had a huge banner promising guaranteed approval for everyone. The second we walked in, a salesman named Rick appeared out of nowhere. Shiny suit, way too big smile. The kind of guy who talks like he's already won. He immediately focused on Jessica like I didn't exist, asked her budget, asked what her dream car was. She said she wanted something reliable and under $15,000. Rick's eyes lit up like a slot machine. He marched us straight to a bright red convertible parked right out front. Super flashy, definitely not subtle. The price sticker said $28,000. Jessica pointed that out and Rick waved it off like it was a typo. Don't worry about sticker price, he said, already talking fast. Special financing, flexible payments, everyone gets approved. Something felt off. He kept pushing papers toward Jessica, but every time I leaned in to read them, he'd angle them away and keep talking. He said she deserved something fun, not some boring, practical car. Asked her if she really wanted to be that librarian, instead of the cool one pulling up in a convertible. Then he dropped the pressure line. This deal expires today. That's when I finally caught a number that made my stomach drop. The payment was $600 a month for 7 years. Jessica makes about $1,200 a month. Rick kept distracting her, talking about how amazing she'd look driving to work, how jealous everyone would be. Then he added extended warranty, gap insurance, and paint protection for only another $100 a month. I looked closer. The interest rate was 26%. This wasn't a car loan. This was a mugging. Rick must have noticed me reading because he quickly flipped the page and pointed to the signature line. Said the finance manager was waiting and they had to move fast. That's when I stood up and said we were leaving. Jessica looked confused and said she really liked the car. Rick immediately turned hostile. Said I was ruining her happiness. Started guilt-tripping her, saying I didn't want her to have nice things. Even said if she were the breadwinner, she wouldn't need my permission. That's when I grabbed the paperwork and showed her the numbers. $700 a month for a car worth maybe half of what they were charging. Her face went completely white. Rick tried to backpedal, saying they could adjust the numbers, but I was done. I told Jessica we were leaving. Now. Rick followed us all the way to the parking lot, yelling about missed opportunities and how we'd never find a deal that good again. On the drive home, Jessica was quiet. Then she said she felt stupid for almost signing. I told her that's literally their job. Confuse you, rush you, make it feel emotional. A week later, we found a 3-year-old Honda at another lot for $9,000. She paid cash. She drives it to work every day with a huge smile.